Well, good morning, everybody. Today's class is kind of a mixed bag of tricks for a bunch of different things. I'll kind of explain as we go along. You're going to need blocks and a strap, at least one block. I don't think we'll require two blocks unless you are tight and need to get closer to the ground. And have a blanket nearby if you're going to get cool during Savasana. We are going to begin lying down. And I'd like to start today with some shaking and vibration, just to open up our bodies. So lying down, just allow your hips to start to shimmy left to right, so you can start to unlock tension in the low back. And as you're shimmying, allow your head to begin to move. And if your feet want to move, and just observe how that is shifting through the back body and even the front body. And then slow it down, come to a stop, feel. And now if you can start to pump your feet, pump your toes, keeping your ankles and heels on the ground. So we're pumping and pedaling and moving up and down. And notice what happens in this movement. And then relax and observe. And slide your right heel up the mat, your left heel up the mat. And let's walk the feet a little wider than hips distance and open your arms out to the side. And slowly begin to move into windshield wipers. Nice and slow, giving the muscles time to start to release their tension. And start to take your head opposite direction of your knees. Because we're working with those muscle chains from the toes to the head and down the arms. We're going to encourage the fascia to release any tension. Now bring your knees to the right and pick up your right heel, placing it on top of your left knee. And if you'd like, you can block under your left knee. And let's turn our gaze to the left. Take 3 nice, slow, deep breaths here. Observing the lengthening of your left thigh as we take our last breath. Inhale, chin center. Release your right foot to the ground. And let's do a few windshield wipers. And now take the knees to the left. Pick up your left foot, place it outside of your right thigh, maybe propping a block under your right knee. Allow the knees to drop towards the earth and gaze to the right. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Slowly bring chin center. Release your left foot. Plant the feet. Windshield wiper a few times, both directions. And then release. Bring your feet to the earth. As close to sit bones as is comfortable for you. And then bring your fingertips to the back of the skull, elbows open wide. Keep your chin facing forward, and we're shifting our eyeballs, just the eyeballs, to look at the right elbow. We're playing with the response of the 12 cranial nerves by gazing at the right elbow without moving the chin. Keep breathing. We're looking for a response like a sigh, the need to swallow, or a yawn. And once that's happened, bring your gaze back to the center. There's my yawn. Release your hands and let's just feel how that feels in the body. You should feel this downward rush through the nervous system, relaxing. Fingertips back to the side of the head. Without moving your chin, take your eyeball gaze to the left elbows. And if this is difficult with your both arms up, you don't have to have your elbows out to the side, but let's tip the head back just a little bit. Finding your breathing. The eye muscle connection connects to the back of the skull. And the eye muscle connection through the cranial nerves also connects the sternocleidomastoid in the neck and the upper trapezius muscles in the upper back. This resets tension through the neck and upper back and allows blood to begin to flow back to the brain. And once you've had your response, slowly bring your eyes back to center and release your hands. Just turn your palms up and observe. Now interlace your fingers to the back of the head and we'll roll the head up, bringing the elbows towards the thighs. And drop your chin towards your collarbones. And let's take the elbows over to the right. And you have just a gentle pull on the back of the head and the neck. Back to center, inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And slowly release. Hands come down by the hips. Try just a little bit of that shaking again. Shimmying the hips. And then relax. And you find your strap, please. And wrap the strap around the ball of the right foot. And lengthen your tethers so they're equal. Now what's important here is for you to find your straight leg position. If you have very tight hamstrings, even calves, you might need to have your leg further away from the torso. It took me a year to be able to get to straighten my leg because it takes time and patience to reset muscle length. So get your straight leg. And let's hold on to the strap with just the right hand and extend the left arm out to the side. And now let's pivot and twist the heel left to right. And feel your femur bone, the head of the femur bone, rotating in your hip socket. Turn, 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 turn. You can even use your hand on the strap to help to deepen that turn. And come back to holding the strap with both hands. Let's bend the knee towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale, send the leg up. Try to straighten it. And then bend. 2 more times. Lengthen and bend. So when we have tight hamstrings, you don't want to go right into a stretch. The muscles aren't ready for that. So we come in and out. And now lengthen your leg until it's straight. So move it where it needs to be. Pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Toes toward your face. Holding on to your strap. And maybe just take little wiggles left to right. When we do this, we're working with the fascia and encouraging it to relax. And bring moisture, allowing the fluid to move through the fascia and to move through the joints. Come back to center. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, send it back up, holding up the strap with just your right hand. Extend your left arm out to the side, palm down. Rooting down through your left foot, let's begin to take the leg to the right. And you can drop your right elbow to the floor if that's more comfortable. Really strongly flexing the foot so that you feel the inner muscles of the leg active. And now start to draw the toes up towards the level of your ear. Now you might not get there, but that's the direction I want you to go. And how about walking your left leg all the way out and flex the left foot. Rooting down through the left hand. Let's turn and look down the left arm. Can you just make little pulses up and down with the foot, the right foot? So behind you, towards the top of the mat, towards the bottom of the mat. And slow that down until you stop. Inhale, chin to center. Let's slowly bring the leg back to center and change hands with the strap. Left hand holds the strap. And bring your right hand down to the base of your top of your thigh. I want you to press your thigh away from your pelvis, making space between the pubic bone and the femur bone. So keep pushing the thigh away from you and begin to take the leg over to the left in line with your left shoulder. And you should feel that through the right outside of the leg and the IT band. So you're gently pressing the thigh, both feet are strongly flexed and engaged. And now release your right hand, and you can take the right leg all the way over to the left as much as is comfortable for you, and look right. Inhale, come back to center. You can use the strap. So we're going to roll over into our left side and do a quad stretch. I'm just going to roll over, support my head with my left hand, and then draw the foot to your buttocks for a quad stretch. Right? You don't have to use your strap, you can use your hand. And maybe just rock just a little bit. It's really little. Okay. And now we're going to need a block. Roll over. And I want to keep that leg bent. You can remove the strap. Roll over and take this block and put it under your left butt. So I'm taking the block and putting it under my left butt, and I have my left foot on the floor. So this is half hero's pose for those that are really tight. Some people might be able to not use a block and just get down. Okay? But you'll feel this through the front of your shin and through the front of your quadriceps. Okay, and if that's just not working for you, you just lie on your side doing that side quad stretch we were doing. Take a breath in through your right thigh. Exhale, ha. One more. Breath in through the thigh. Exhale. Pick up your hips and slowly remove your foot and come back down onto the floor, and let's just rock the knees left to right and then extend the legs and shake them out. So we're shaking the legs out to reset the tension we just created and then relax. Observe right leg to left leg. All right, bending your knees, pick up your strap, wrap the ball of the left foot. So my right knee is bent, left leg's extended. You're going to play with where does your leg straighten so that the kneecap is not bent. And maybe your leg is even out 45 degrees. And that's your body, so you need to honor that. Okay? Let's make little wiggles left to right. And then flex the foot, drawing the toes towards your knee, pushing the heel to the ceiling. And now bend the knee, bring the knee into the chest, and release it back up. And do that 2 more times. Bend, allow your strap to push the foot down, and extend. Once more. And extend, holding onto the strap with just your left hand. We're going to rotate the heel in and out. So as if you're standing on the ceiling and you're wiping the ceiling with your foot like a fan. Okay, come back to center, holding onto the strap with both hands. So right hand one side, left hand the other. Push the heel to the ceiling, draw the toes to the face, and let's breathe through your left leg. Awareness in the back of your left leg. One more breath. Exhale, holding the strap with just your left hand. The right hand comes out. And taking the leg over to the left. You can place your left elbow on the floor. And just begin to feel your inner left thigh, your adductor muscles. And can you draw the foot up towards the level of your shoulder? And keep pushing through the heel to extend out of the hip. Let's start to walk the right foot down. Flex the right foot, push into your right hand, and look down your right arm. Lengthening from your left hip crease out to your left heel. Take one more breath. Exhale, bring the leg up to center, changing hands, so just the right hand's holding the strap, and your left hand, slide it down your thigh to the base of your thigh, and then gently press your thigh away from your torso. And with this extension, feel this space between your hip, between your pelvis and your thigh. We're going to take the leg over in line with your right shoulder, so it's not very far. Making space between the leg and the torso. Release the hand, and then we'll take the leg all the way over to the right. And if you'd like, turn to look down the left arm. IT band, glutes, lower back, lengthening. One more breath. Slowly rolling back to center, inhaling. Release the strap, exhale. Shake out your legs, like slap the earth with your legs. Maybe shimmy your hips. And then relax and feel your legs. Do they feel equal now? All right, rolling over onto your right side. Missed our quad stretch, we can't mix that. Grab onto your foot or use your strap and draw your heel to your buttocks. Side quad stretch. If you found rolling into half hero's pose really not for you, you can just stay here, or we're going to grab our block, roll over on top of the left foot and prop the right hip with the block. So the right butt, the right low back. Breathe in through your thigh. Exhale, ha. One more breath. Now push into your right foot, lift your hips off of the block, and then slide your left foot out, release the block, and coming down, hands down by the hips. So we just did some hamstring stretching to lengthen and release, and now we're going to do a little strengthening. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to use bridge. So drawing your heels close to your sit bones, hands down by the heels. Spread your fingers like we do in down dog. Inhale, start to push to the feet, rolling up into bridge. Now push your hands down to the earth and push your arches into the earth. And what do you feel happening in your legs? As you push the heel, the arches, the big toe into the earth, you'll feel your hamstrings engage. Try to relax the back of your neck. As we push the hands down to the earth, squeeze your shoulder blades together and lengthen the back of the neck up towards the top of your mat. Let's walk the feet together and pick up your right knee. Really push into the earth with your left foot. And now extend the right leg to the ceiling. As you push into the left foot, you are strengthening your left hamstrings. Cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh, and we'll drop the right knee down to the earth. So we're doing a number 4 pose in the air. Push down through your left foot. Breath in. And on an exhale, slowly come down one vertebra at a time. And let's bring the right knee into the chest and the left knee into the chest. Circle out your knees separately. Knees back to the chest. Plant the feet down on the ground. Let's extend the left leg. Extend the right leg. Shake out your legs to reset. Relax. Inhale. On the exhale, reset the legs for bridge. Bring them back up. Hands down by the hips. Spread the toes, spread the fingers. Inhale, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Now push into your feet. See about pushing more strongly into the arches of the feet. Push down through the hands, lengthen the back of the neck up towards the top of your mat. Push through the arches. Walk the feet together. Bring your left knee into your chest. Extend, pointing toes to the ceiling. Extend your leg. Really pull the toes to the ceiling to lengthen the leg. Push through your right foot. Cross the left heel on top of your right thigh. Lift your hips even higher. Feel your right leg getting stronger and stronger, especially through the hamstrings. And slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Bring your knees back to your chest. Let's wiggle left to right. And take a twist all the way to the left. Look right. Arms out to the side. Knees hover. Inhale back to center. Knees go to the right, hover, look left. Inhale back to center. Plant your feet. Extend right leg, extend left leg. Slap the earth with your legs. Wiggle your hips left to right. Bring your hands down by your hips. Breath in. Relax. One more breath. Slide your right foot up on the mat, left foot, and let's slowly roll up. And walking your hands behind your knees, holding behind your knees, let's round the back. So we're in cat, supporting by holding onto the back of the thighs. Feel the lengthening of the spinal muscles. Inhale, move into cow. Push your chest forward. Lift your chin. Again, round back cat. Forward cow. And last time cat. Last cow. Then bring your chin down to your chest, walk your heels closer to your body. Maybe bring yourself to the front of your mat. We just want to do rolling like a ball 3 times. Move your blocks away from the side. All right, rolling like a ball. Massaging your spine. This is good for the spinal discs. It helps to make space between the vertebra, moving the synovial fluid through the spinal discs and up to the brain. One more. And then come forward into cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet together. Inhale, let's do cow again. Chest forward, lift your chin. Exhale, cat. One more each. Then come back to neutral. Can you grab your big toes? If you're really tight, you might want to grab just above the ankles. Let's try this on one side. Pick up one foot. If that's not lengthening, then do it with your calf. Bring it down. Other side. All right, let's explore picking up both. Here we're in cobbler, and then can you start to slowly roll back of the sit bones and coming up into a wide V. Draw your shoulder blades back and down, pulling the bottom tips of the shoulder blades to your hips. Using your navel, pulling your navel to your spine. Bring the legs together and slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time, knees together. And then roll back up to cross-legged. Okay. We're going to come to our knees and use a strap for camel pose. But we're going to do it a little differently than we normally do. Bring the strap above the heart and sliding your hands down to the side. You can keep your toes curled under or flat, yogi's choice, and then begin to push your hips forward as you pull the strap down. Right? And if that's just not comfortable, put your hands on your low back like we normally do. But push your hip bones forward. Inhale, come back. Flatten the toes. Sit back, child's pose. Inhale, roll up. And we're going to use the floor beside the mat for Ardha Hanumanasana. We got our hamstrings, now we're going to get our adductors, our inner thigh. So if you can bring your foot off of your sticky mat, and this is where you could use 2 blocks. You could start with 2 blocks and bring your foot off the mat until you're in half split, half Hanumanasana, right? And put your awareness into your inner thigh. Pulling the toes towards your knee. What if you rock your toes a little left to right? And then slide that foot back. Hero's pose. Let's try that again, but put our awareness in the heel as it's coming off. You can walk your blocks with you. I want you to push down through your heel. Push your heel into the earth. Rotate your baby toe out to the side. Push the outside edge of your heel into the earth. I can feel that in my left inner thigh, the small muscles of the adductors. What if you turn your big toe in? Push the heel down. Return to center. Come back to hero's pose. Let's try that on the other side. Heel comes off your mat. I'm just going for distance here, not worrying about what my heel's doing. Rock the big toe in, baby toe out. Sliding back. Hero's pose. And one more time. This time, put your awareness in the heel. Push down through your heel into the earth. Roll the baby toe side out. Roll the big toe in. Back to center. Back to hero's pose. Can you feel it in your inner hip creases? Coming onto hands and knees, let's play with muscle chains through the arms and the upper back. Spinning the fingertips around. How far back can you spin them? And then maybe round your back in cat. Shift your hips back. Follow the chain. Follow what's happening from your fingertips up the arms, through the back, into the buttocks. Come back to center, and let's spin the fingers in. Right. Round the back, curl the toes under, shift your weight back. Push down through the heel of the hands. And you only move within your range of motion. Come back to center, and let's explore this. So, palms facing each other. Let's rotate them away from each other. Flip the fingertips towards the ceiling. Come down. Can you bend your elbows? Just see if you can bend your elbows. Then come back up to straight and start to press the backs of your hands into the earth. Lift the back of your heart towards the sky. And slowly release. Little shake to the hands, reset. Good. We're going to take our first down dog. There really isn't any standing poses today. So move your blocks off to the side. Spread your fingers, hands right under the shoulders, coming into our down dog. Let's roll from ball of foot to heel, back and forth. This is the back muscle chain. Then hold your down dog. Squeeze your forearms to the center line and draw the tips of your shoulder blades back to your hips as you let your hips be lifted and your head relaxes. Push the heels down. Keep the weight equally in your hands. Inhale, float right leg to ceiling. Bend the knee. Turn to look under your right arm and drop your heel towards your left sit bone. Feel the side spiraling muscle chain opening. Inhale, center. Take this to pigeon on the right. Sliding your left leg back. Walking your hands close to the torso. Pick up your pigeon chest, breathing in. Exhale. Let's just roll up and down in our pigeon. Making circles with the chin. And then come down. Walk your hands out. Come down into pigeon. Paralleling your hips. Resting your forehead on a block or stacking your fists. Sink into your right sit bone. So you're not sitting on your right sit bone. Now rock from left hip bone to right sit bone. So rock on this angle. Left hip to right sit bone. And then inhale, rolling up. Walk your hands back. And walk your back knee in a little bit. So I'm starting to lift. I'm lifting up and squeezing the inner thighs together. If you'd like, can you lift your arms? Take a little back bend. Release the hands down. Step back, down dog, pedal out your feet. Hold down dog. Lift the left leg to the ceiling. Bend your knee, drop the heel to your right sit bone as you look under the left arm. Equal pressure in the hands. Inhaling. Exhale, turn back to center, left knee to left inner wrist. Pigeon pose. Hands close to your legs, puff your chest. 3 circles down. Moving with your breath. Coming into your pigeon. Relax. One more breath. Then rock right hip bone back to left sit bone. Moving on that angle. Encouraging tight fascia through your buttocks, your thighs to release. Walking your hands back to down dog. We'll do one vinyasa, come to plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, release down to cobra. Let's come all the way down, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale up to cobra. Coming down one more time. And now inhale, come up cobra. And rotate your shoulders, looking over one shoulder. And then twist the other direction. Do that one more time each side. Come back to center. Press back, child's pose. Arms long and extended, pulling your hips, your sit bones back to your heels. Inhale, round into cat. And then find your strap again. So I don't know how long your strap is. I'm going to double mine because it's pretty long. Stepping forward into lunge. So we'll step forward, right foot into lunge. And bringing the strap up and behind. So we're going to take a twist to the right side. So we're twisting and looking over as you pull on the strap. Press down through the top of your left foot. Push into the earth with the top of your left foot. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Let's do that again. Exhale, twist to the right. Push down through the back foot. Inhale, center. Side bend to the right. Inhale back to center. Step back, hero. Just roll your shoulders, circle at your shoulders. All right, let's do that on the other side. So step forward, left foot. Inhale, arms come up, and I'm bringing the strap behind the head. Sink into the weight of your front foot. Begin the twist to the left and push down through the top of your right foot. Feel the spiraling action from that back foot to your top hand. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend. So arm over ear, pulling on the strap gently. Inhale up to center. Root down through the base of your front big toe and your baby toe. Begin the twist, so we're just rotating, looking over the shoulder, pushing into the top of your back foot. You'll feel that up through your hip, through the front of the chest on an angle, and out the arm, right out to the fingertips. Inhale, center. Last time, looking forward, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, sit back. That's pretty good. We're accomplishing everything. Okay. Little shake. What do you got to do for that low back? Okay. We're going to do just a little more strengthening for the back body, in particular the hamstrings, using our bird dog. So come to your hands and your knees. Extend the right foot out, toes on the floor, push through your heel, lengthening your spine across the room. Let's float the left arm up. Reach the left fingertips away from the body, and now point your right foot and we'll float the leg up. Now flex the foot, point, and pull the leg out of your right hip socket. Feel the lengthening of the back line. Lift the leg another inch or two. And then float halfway down, and then pull it back up. Down and up. We're working to strengthen the hamstring of your right leg. Lengthen. And slowly release left hand, release right leg. Press back, child's pose. Walk your fingertips away from you. Inhale, return, hands under shoulders. Extend your left leg, toes on the earth. Push through your heel. Float your right arm up, shoulder level. Extend the fingertips away from you. And now lift your left leg, point the toes, flex, point, and pull the leg even further out of your hip socket. Float the leg up another inch, and then come halfway down. Inhale, squeeze up as you lengthen away, coming down. Inhale, squeeze up, lengthen arms and foot away. One more time, come down, pull up, squeeze, and release. Toes together, knees wide, child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right, pull your hips to the left. Walk your hands center. Exhale, walk the hands to the left, pull your hips to the right. Walk your hands center. Let's just finish with something for the neck. So you can remain seated. You can sit on a block. Fingertips to the side of the head. Inhale. Exhale, drop your elbow to the floor. Inhale, wing your elbow back to the wall behind you, looking down. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, come up. Lift your heart back, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side, elbow points down. Rotate that elbow towards the wall behind you, rotating to look to the floor. Inhale, back to the side. Exhale, coming back up to center. Inhale, pick up your heart. And come back to center. Release your hands. Inhale, just your eyeballs look to the right. Keep looking to the right and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Keep looking down. Inhale, head comes up. Relax. Inhale, look eyeballs to the left, chin stays center. Exhale, ear comes down, keep looking to the left. Inhale, center, lift your ear. Coming off of your block, come down to your back. Back to where we started. Let's walk the feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wipers. Head looks opposite direction, moving really slowly. Come back to center. Heels in line with your sit bones. Slip your left foot behind your right heel. Drop the left knee to the earth, propping thigh with a block. Pick up your right heel, place it on top of your left thigh. Double log pose. So the block is under your left thigh. And release. Plant the feet, move the block over to the right. Slip your right foot behind your left heel. Prop under your thigh with the block, right thigh with the block. Left heel on top of right thigh. Drop the left knee to the side. Palms turned up. Unwind the feet. You can choose to put blocks under your thighs for Shavasana. Maybe you might want to block under your low back just for a little bit, just stretch out the low back. And when you're ready, cover yourself so that you don't cool down. Release your hands to the side body, turn the palms up. Let your baby toes drop out to the side. And it might help to pull the flesh out from under the low back and drag the flesh down toward your hips, broadening the space at your low back. And take a breath in. Exhale a ha breath out. Relax your shoulder blades. Breath in. On the exhale, surrendering the body. One more slow breath. Observe your body. And feel as though a heavy sleep, like a cloud, is rolling over you. Something that is almost numbing to the body, to allow all the muscles to just surrender their efforting as this cloud rolls over you, leaving you in a space of deep relaxation. Feel your forehead soften, your jaw soften, the inner ears relax, the back of the neck releases, the upper back and arms surrender to the mat. Breathe into your lungs, your diaphragm. Exhale, relax. Now, I can't remember if we did the tongue rotations. If we did, we're going to do them again. With your mouth closed, your lips closed, bring your tongue between the upper lip and the upper teeth. So with mouth remaining closed, we're going to circle clockwise the tongue around the upper lip and bottom lip 25 times, nice and slow. And relax. This muscle connection of the tongue is to the deep core line that runs through the center line of the body all the way down to the feet. It releases the lungs, the diaphragm, the hip flexors, the quadratus lumborum, the knees, the calves, and right through the heel to the top of your big toe. Let's begin again on the other side, counterclockwise, tongue between upper lip and teeth. Mouth closed, begin to circle counterclockwise 25 times, nice and slow. Just relax now and observe the center of your body from your tongue all the way down to the tip of your big toes. In this space, in this moment, allow yourself to just be. Let your energy field and your body merge, and release your thinking mind from the past or the future, and just be in this present present. Present breaks down into present moment. Just be. And if you catch your mind trying to chatter, say the command, just be. Slowly begin to squeeze your shoulder blades together and arch your low back. And slowly release, and now curl your tailbone towards your navel and roll your shoulders and your arms towards the center line of the body. Slowly release, breath in. Exhale, ha, and wiggle your fingers and toes. Begin to shake your hips like we did at the beginning, just shimmying left to right. Let it become bigger. Let your head and feet move with the action. Slow it down. Breath in. Long ha out. Sliding your right heel up the mat. Moving your block, sliding your left heel up the mat. Let's roll over to one side. And coming up. So let's do Om in the 3-part syllables, but place your Ah in your tailbone. Place the O in the center of your chest and the in the crown of your head. So Ah, O, Breathing in. Two more. Take your palms in front and lift them overhead. Bringing them over the head, planting your pyramid on top of your crown, to your third eye, to your chin, and to your heart. Namaste. It's 11:11. So that's the mixed bag of tricks today. Did we nail it all?
I'm so glad I got up for that.
Are you? Good.
Oh, yeah, that was everything, wasn't it?
It was. Got to pull out all the tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'll record that if you want it. Let me know, I'll send it to you.
Oh, I'll definitely take it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
send
right.
it.
I'll send it. Okay, guys, have a super day. See
You
ya.
too.
Bye.
Bye.